Hello guys. This video will be addressing the futures trading. So basically, futures trading is also the same thing as leverage trading. In this instance, you'll be using a leverage, which is going to give you the advantage to use more than the amount you have in your wallet for your trade. Let's say I'm entering a trade with $1,000. I have the opportunity to use between 1x leverage to 125x leverage on Binance, depending on the coin I'm trading. At least for that of BTC, I know I can use up to 125x leverage. And the leverage simply means um, you'll be able to use more than the amount you have on your wallet. That's just the layman concept about it. But the higher the leverage, the faster you the how should I put it? The higher the leverage, the shorter your distance to make profits will be. Let's say you're using a one x leverage. Before you can make 10% on one x leverage, the price must have gone way up. Unlike when you're using like 50x leverage, which the price will just have to move a bit up before you can make 10% profit. So basically for now, I trade my leverage trading on Binance and Bybit. This video I'll be covering the Binance part. Then I'll make another video that will cover the Bybit part. Okay. The main concept about the Binance part is that you can only have a USDT perpetual leverage trade on Binance. That means you can only use USDT. You can only use USDT as your base currency when trading on Binance. Yeah, you can only use USDT as a base currency as an underlying assets rather when trading on Binance Features. So we have a lot of coin you can trade on Binance, unlike the other exchanges or derivatives where you can't really trade more than five. Like Bybit, you only can trade up to five coins on Bybit. We don't have a lot of coins on Bybit. So that's the advantage. One of the advantage Binance have over other exchanges. So on Binance, I'll head over to my Binance Features account now. So you to access your Binance Features, if you're on desktop on PC, just click on the derivatives, then pick the first one, USDC Features. But if you're on mobile, below your mobile app, if you will see an icon for the features. That's the second to the last, counting from the right, second to the last. Just pick it, to take you to the features tab on the mobile. So I will briefly explain the Binance features. Okay. Features, the main difference between features and normal spot trading is that on features, aside from you able to take trade that able to take trade with amount that is more than your wallet balance, you can you can make money when the coin is coming down. You can also make money when the coin is going up. Unlike spot where you only buy when it's low and sell when it's high. On futures, you can make money when the coin is low, when the coin is coming down. Let's say Bitcoin is at $30,000 and it's dropping. You can make money as Bitcoin is dropping. Yeah, you can make money as Bitcoin is dropping. So, and you can also make money as Bitcoin is um pumping. The when you are longing, you call it a buy trade, and when you are shorting, you call it a sell trade. I'll explain what the buy trade means. The buy trade means, okay, after your analysis and everything and news and everything, Bitcoin is currently at, let's say, $25,000, and your analysis predict that Bitcoin is going to get to $30,000. That means it's going to go up, it's going to go higher. So that means you long Bitcoin, you create a buy trade for Bitcoin. But let's say after your analysis, you discover that Bitcoin is going to come lower than its current price. That means you're going to sell shorts. So this is the long button and this is the sell button. So it's virtually almost the same thing with your spot interface, just a little bit of tweaks to it. For instance, let's say okay, let me explain this interface first. This is the this is the same thing. It's the same thing with the spot, so don't let us waste time on that. And for a disclaimer, trading features is very risky. you can lose all your money and you can make a lot of profit at the same time. So for you to get into leverage, don't zero your mind that you are taking a risk, and this is only for experienced traders. But I will carry all of us along as this journey goes on. Okay, here is our this is where we have our charts, our trade charts. So anytime I'm trading on anytime I'm trading on Binance, I do use the trading view charting system. I prefer this. Okay, this is the volume, this is the charting system. This is our order book. These are the sellers, these are the buyers. The green are the buyers and the red are the sellers. Um, this is where we have our currency pair. So Binance basically make use of the USDT perpetual, which means you are using, as I explained before, you are using USDT as a underlying currency. So let's say you have $1,000. You put $1,000 into your Binance Features. When you trade I make like 10%, that means 10% of $1,000 is $100. That means once you're out of the trade, your balance will be 1,100 dollars. That will be your balance, because your balance, this doesn't matter if Bitcoin is going up or Bitcoin is coming down. Your balance will be calculated in USDT, that is in USD. So the current price of Bitcoin doesn't affect it. It's only your percentage, your interest or your loss that affects it. And if you're having a loss too, you'll be deducted from that. So we the best time to the advantage Binance have over Bybit is that because they have a lot of currency pairs you can trade from, a lot of new coins. We have a lot of coins there. Let me just if you see here, we have a lot of coins. We have CTK, RSR, BTC, Band, Maker, Algo, no name it. Unlike Bybit where you have only about 5 coins you can trade on it. So before you start trading on Binance Features, you need to deposit money into your Binance Features account, because a Binance Features account different from the what do you call it, from the normal Binance account. So first of all, you have to create an account. Once you are in the features tab, you don't have to create an account. And once you access create an account, it will ask you for a referral code. You can use my referral code, which will be pasted below this video. Okay. So once you create your account, you need to input funds into this account. So to input funds into the account, you come here. This you can see this logo here. Once you click on this, the logo beside the amount in USDT. I don't have funds here and I don't have USDT currently. I'll have gone to trade with that. So this means you are moving USDT from your sports wallet to your Binance Features account. Then you choose the amount of USDT you want to move. You want to say 100%. Then you confirm. That means you move USDT from your sports wallet to um your Binance Features account. So, and another thing I do use when trading features on Binance, to reduce Binance fee that they do charge, because they charge a particular percentage on all trades you take. So to reduce that, I make use of the Binance BNB to pay for fee. With the Binance BNB, Binance will only charge you 20% of the fee. They will only charge you 20% instead of the 100%, the whole fee. They just charge 20% of the fee. So this you are saving money. So once you fund your wallet with USDT you are going to use to trade, you can just purchase maybe about 1 BNB on Binance. So once you purchase 1 BNB on Binance, you still have to move that to sports account from your spot account to your features account. You just choose the coin here. You choose BNB 100%. Then you move. So I just move BNB from my spot account to my features account. Okay, that is that. Now let me go to the interface. The interface here is just okay. I mentioned this is your order book. This is your trading view graph. Then this part here, we have our buy and have our sell, and we have our This is basically the place order tab. The limit order is still the same thing. Okay, once Bitcoin reaches $26,000, once Bitcoin reaches $26,000, buy. I want to long it or I want to short it, and how many percent of my capital am I using? I'm using, okay, let's say I'm using 100. I don't have funds in this, but let's say I'm using 100%. Then I click on buy long. And before you click on buy long, you have your take profit and stop loss. This is your take profit and stop loss. You put your take profit here and you put your stop loss there. Then we also have the post only. This post only means you're a market maker. That means your order will be filled, but you're not in a rush, you're not in a hurry to fill your order. So you'll be paid a particular fee. It's not that much, about 0.05% or so. I've forgotten that of Binance. You paid a particular fee um once your order is filled. That fee will be deducted from people using market order. So once you use meet order, you are placing a trade, but you are going to stay in line. You are not in a haste to get your trade filled up. You chill for your trade to be filled, and you make money. They beat a small fee from it. So it's the same thing as the sports limit order. Then the market order. You want to fill your order instantly. You want to get into the trade instantly. Is that a buy trade or a short trade? You are getting instantly. If you are doing this, it means you'll be paying a particular fee to the market makers, to those using the limit order, because you want your trade to be filled. You don't want to stay in line. You don't want to stay in line in this trading block here. You don't want your order to be in the order block. You want to get filled immediately. You can't wait. Maybe the coin is pumping and you need to get in ASAP. So you use the market order. The market order simply means just getting the market at the current market price ASAP immediately. Then we have the normal stop limit. So it's the same thing with the spot trade. The stop limit means, okay, at this price, at, let's say, once Bitcoin reach $26,000 or $26,500, create a buy create a buy trade for me. So once Bitcoin reaches 26,500, create a buy. Then the amount of BTC you are using to enter the trade, the amount of USDT you are using, everything will be converted to BTC. Create a buy or use create a short, anyone. That's the stop limit. But most of the time, I make use of the limit order and the market order. I make use of the market order when I need to get in the trade ASAP and coins already pumping, already dumping. I need to do a fast trade. Then the limit order when I've done my analysis and I know price is going to reach, coin is going to reach a particular price target. So I just set everything down with my take profits and I go off if I won't be able to monitor the trade. So the buy long means, okay, you know Bitcoin is going to pump. Let's buy it now and make money as it's pumping. The sell short means Bitcoin is going to dump. Let's sell it now. We'll make money as it's dumping. So for whatever trade I'll be posting, I'll be telling you what to do. Is that buy long or sell short? Then here we have our open trades here. This tab here. Our open trades will be here. There are open positions. Then orders that are yet to be filled will be here. We have them here. Then order history will be here. Then trade history will be here, and then transaction history will be here. So that's just basically it. So another part I need to touch in this video is this place here, the isolated. When trading, you can have two perpetual margin mode. It's either the cross or the isolated. The default is the isolated. The default is the cross rather. It means, okay, let's say I have $100, 100 USDT rather, in my Binance Features account, and I'm entering a trade with 50 USDT. That means once I enter the trade, sorry, okay, once I enter the trade with 50 USDT and I'm having a bad trade. Let's say I'm having like minus 50% of my capital, minus 60, minus 70, minus 80. It means once it gets to minus 100, my position will be liquidated. That means I'll lose all my capital. But if I should use the cross, it means once I'm having a bad trade and my position gets to minus 90%, minus 100%, instead of my position to get liquidated, it will start deducting the minus from the remaining 50 USDT I have in my wallet. With the minus 100%, I've already lost the 50% in my trade. So instead of me getting liquidated and losing everything, it start deducting the remaining minus from minus 101%, the remaining percentage from my available balance. And by virtue of the trade goes back up and I'm in profits, I won't get liquidated. But I won't advise you to go into trade with cross, because you might want to take multiple trades and this might eat into your capital. So anytime you are going to a trade, always make sure to confirm that the margin mode is on isolated, and you click on confirm. Then you come here, this is the leverage. Always make sure that you choose a preferable leverage. For beginners, I will advise you not to use not to use more than 10 leverage, because the higher your leverage, the faster your liquidation price. Liquidation price means the price which your order will get to, and you lose all your money, all your capital. So once the trade is against you and it reaches a particular price, you lose all your capital. So the liquidation price needs to be well aware of the liquidation price, number one, and always try not to use more than 10x leverage. There's a tip I use for trading features. I try not to use I try to use lower leverage for higher capital. Let me say capitals from $1,000 upward. Then I use higher leverage. That's when I get risky. I take risky trade. I use higher leverage, like 15x to 20x for lower capital. Let's say my capital is not that much and I can risk $100. I don't care if I lose the $100, and I use 15x leverage or 20x leverage for that. And then for then with this, you will be able to manage your loss and stuff like that. So always make sure you check this before entering any trade. Check your margin mode and your leverage, because you might just forget and enter a trade without checking them, and it end up screwing your trade. So I've set this to 10x leverage. Okay, I set that to 10x leverage. Then what else do I want to cover? Okay, we have there's also a timer here. If you look here, oh, okay, there's a timer. I'm trying to get where the timer is. There's a funding fee timer. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is your funding fee timer. The funding fee timer, it's like if you're in a trade, you're in a long position, and I've forgotten the principle behind it, but it's basically like, okay, if you're in long position and the timer is up and the timer is on positive or negative rather, you'll be paying a particular fee. The fee is just virtually like, let's say, 0.0776%. That's it. It's just small, just that percentage of your capital. So it's virtually a fee that you won't even feel once paid. And it's not every time you have to pay it. It depends on if you're in a trade, why that timer elapses. So if you're on a long trade and timer is on negative, you pay the short hours. And if you're in a short trade and the timer is on negative, yeah, the timer is on positive rather, you pay the long hours. So it's just vice versa. I will try to just check the main concept. It seems I've misplaced them for each other, but that's just the concept. The fee is something you won't really notice, and um yeah, this is where you pick in you pick the this is where you pick the currency you'll be trading. So you just type in the currency on the trade. This is ADA GA. Then you choose ADA USDT perpetual. So basically, what I use my Binance Feature account for is I use my Binance Feature account to enter um, altcoins altcoin features trades. These are coins that are not available on my Bybit account, and I use it to trade mostly short trades sometimes, because you want to make money the coin is coming down. You also don't want to lose money in value of the coin. So since your profit is in USDT, as the coin is coming down, you are making percentage in profit, but that doesn't affect your this thing, your capital or your profits. For instance, if you are using the inverse perpetual, simply means you are using the coin as the base, as the underlying currency. Let's say I'm trading BTC USD. That means I'm entering a trade with BTC, unlike here where I trade with USDT. Sorry, excuse me. Unlike here where I entering a trade with USDT. So if I enter a trade with a BTC on the USDT, on the USD inverse perpetual, it means okay, enter a long trade with that. I entered with one BTC. My profit will be calculated in BTC, not in USDT. So I entered the trade with one BTC, and Bitcoin goes up from $25,000 to $30,000. And let's say per venture, I made 100% on that gain. I made one extra BTC. That's two BTC. So I entered with $25,000. If I calculate my profit in USD, that's going to be $60,000, because I made one BTC. That would be the BTC I made plus my capital. That's two BTCs. Then two BTC. What's the current price of BTC? Is $30,000. That's 30 times two. That's $60,000. Unlike if it's the perpetual trade, the BTC USDT perpetual trade, which okay, I entered the trade with one BTC, let's say $25,000. BTC goes up and I make an 100%. That's how I make another the percentage will be calculated based on my USDT. So I'm making 100% of my USDT that I made another $25,000. So in total, my capital plus interest will be $50,000 instead of 60 when I'm using the inverse perpetual. So when I'm longing BTC, I use the inverse perpetual on my Bybit, and when I'm shorting, I use the USDT perpetual on Binance or on Bybit, because Bybit also has the USDT perpetual. So that's basically it. Please try to like and subscribe to this channel. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, so I can be able to make more videos. And I'm really sorry for the poor production. I'm just starting the YouTube channel. I promise to grow and evolve along the way and make more interesting videos. Thank you.